Man, what's good? Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody's been taking care of themselves. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at these crazy expensive apartments that are supposed to be luxury. Let's get it.
Y'all, I feel so fucking defeated I could cry. I spent all of Sunday moving pretty much all of my furniture to the other apartment, most of my clothes, and I was just gonna come here and get rid of like the stuff I wanted to throw away, clean up the apartment. Why did I find out the apartment is roach-infested? I slept there one night and I saw 8 roaches. That's a different one. I can't even get close. Oh my God. Ooh, Vinny. We saw. That's another one. Where? It's literally in that fucking ridge. Oh my gosh. Well, of course it's on the side. Where? Oh! And it's pregnant. I still can't. I feel so fucking defeated. I already emailed them telling them I want a refund. And I also sent a very unfriendly email to the owner of the company I work for, because I was trying to move into one of the properties that we own after, well, he owns, after already feeling like I'm being underappreciated, undervalued. I think that I might have pulled a Genesis 13. I don't know if you guys ever read that story about Lot, who forced a land upon himself because he thought it was going to lead to wealth, but it was his doing and not God's. Because I'll be honest, I feel like I metaphorically pried this fucking door open with motherfucking pliers and a fucking gorilla, because the amount of no's I have gotten from this fucking company, whether it's a job, whether it's my pay. But now I'm just so overwhelmed because I literally have been doing the fucking most. I got a U-Haul, I got boxes, I fucking packed my shit up. And it's 2 days before Christmas.
Hey guys, one of the worst apartments I've seen in a long time for the price. $3,100 they want for this disaster piece. Floors are absolutely disgustingly dirty. Bathroom downstairs, unbearable. I didn't even want to show it. But my question is, as a listing agent, how could you present something like this for $3,100? I mean, it's a loft style unit. This is the only thing that speaks for it. But I didn't even want to go into detail here. This bathtub was absolutely filthy. The wall was peeling, and then the cherry on top. If it's broken, just put some Target plastic bag on top of it. It'll fix everything.
So far, fuck this apartment complex, okay? Here is my car. Here is this dumbass fucking pole. You can see the way that they put the poles here. You see these nice ass apartments? They're supposed to be luxury living. The garage I pay for. 2 spots that I pay for. So normally this would be an insurance issue, right? But here's the problem. That parking spot is smaller than some of these other ones, including the one that I have my truck in. Right next to me, there is a giant welding truck that poor thing has to squeeze in. In order for me to make comfortable the room between the two of us, I have to park behind that pole. Last night somebody had to have backed up into my car, and if it wasn't for the pole being there, my car wouldn't have got smashed in. Right? I asked to move out of that spot, and they said, sorry, it's policy. You have to pay for the spot, but we're not gonna move your spot. You're gonna have to stay in that one. If they would have moved me like 6 months ago when I asked, I don't think my car would be damaged. This isn't the first incident we've had here. We have several incidences. They broke into my dad's truck and they stole the radio out. They're like, oh, too bad insurance. We're like, fine, we ate the cost on that, right? I have reactive dogs. This property, this nice property, all this property right here that has a dog park allows all of these dogs to be off the leash when I have reactive dogs. It is a pain to take my dogs out here because everybody else, God forbid we step on anybody's toes here, but fuck me and my dogs. I said, you know what, fine. I'll figure out a way to make that work. I can't take my dogs to the dog park anymore because I've had incidences there. I pay $2,000 depending on the month, $2,000 to $2,100 a month to live here. That's not including my bills, utilities, nothing. That includes nothing except for parking spot I have to pay for, my garage that I pay for, and an extra spot for my extra vehicle. Garages are super tiny. My truck barely fits in there. A lot of these vehicles don't fit in their garages. Okay? Pay so much money for this luxury living. We had to fight to get lighting in that back area. They wouldn't put lighting out. There's no motion sensors. Guess what? There's no cameras of who hit my car. And now what they're saying is, oh, well, you want us just to pay your car. My husband's a mechanic. We can fix the car. But I do think they should credit my account for it and at the very least move my fucking parking spot for the next time. But they're like, that's really an insurance issue. That's nothing really I can do. You can call corporate. Here's their email. Access is denied on the email. I'm supposed to go to the manager so she can relate to them. How am I supposed to trust that she's going to say what I'm saying when I barely know her? And when I talk to her today, she's damn well did not give me the vibe that she really cares.
Bro, paying $2,500 a month for a luxury apartment in the DMV. And this is what it's going to get you. Like, nothing really beats a Jet 2 holiday. Like, this is actually insane. And they're just not doing nothing about it, not moving quick enough. Like, this thing was filled with whatever substance that is, and it just popped and it was like it exploded everywhere. And there is whatever that is, like I don't even know what that is. Like I am so stressed out. Like this is so disgusting. This probably is not good to inhale. I have asthma. Like this can't be real life.
$2,500 a month for that. You got to be out of your mind. You got to be out of your mind. First of all, let me get this straight. Who thought this was a good idea? Who came to you and said, let's go get an apartment and let's pay $2,500 a month for it? With today's economy, I know that's not with your utilities included. And your other bills, phone bill, car note, insurance, renter's insurance, all of that stuff, man. Good Lord.
So this is before I moved in. The apartment was so big, so clean, so pretty. I was actually the first person to live in my apartment. These apartments was new. They at Union Heights, right across the street from Hecka Jamal, the Sakeway. I was so excited. Me coming from Minnesota Avenue, Meadow Greens, this was like the best. I always lived in low income, so for me to afford luxury, this was beyond. Like I was so excited. Look at the bathroom. It was so big. I was so pressed. Baby, it was a mess. It was a mess. Ghetto, fabulous at its best. Baby, waking up every day to mice. Y'all see that? Oh my God. And these buildings was new. Then the girl right here with the red dreads, she tried my doorknob. Look at Miss Gangster. Baby, if you would've came in with me your last day. I don't know why everybody used to fuck with my door, but this the lady showing the people the apartment and they wanna fuck with my door. Why? It was always trash in the back stairwell. Baby, they would have pool parties, and mind you, my balcony faced the pool. I could not even sleep. This was around 12 o'clock midnight. Listen, family arguing, getting drunk, I'm about to fight. Just listen, they don't even live here. This was every night, non-stop. Dog piss stayed on the elevator. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. Every night it was something. Listen. It was always somebody arguing by my window. Every night. And the windows were so thin, you could hear everything. And then I came home and my closet came down. I said, you know what? The Lord is trying to tell me something. He's saying, take your shit and get the fuck up out of here. And that's what the fuck I did. I left. I even left the clothes in that motherfucker. I didn't want nothing. And then I called my fiance. I said, pack your shit. We moving into a new house. And that's our new house right there. He packed his shit and I left my shit. So I had to go.
The ghetto. The ghetto. The ghetto. Kenya, if you got a dog in there, you better put it up.
You have seen Velvet 100 times.
She sounds like she's a Doberman.
Oh, look at you.
Hi. Oh, you dressed all...
Officially moving out of my luxury apartment in Houston, Texas. I'm going to show you all the things that I hated about it and the fact that it was $3,200 for a one bedroom on the first floor. Let me show you all the stuff I hated. I absolutely hated that somebody would design this to not come all the way out. It was very, very stupid for me. Like, to just see that, it was very dumb. I hated that they put this amazing patio here, but they didn't include any type of coverings for it. So I had to install panels, like grass panels for myself. So like if you lived in this unit, you would see the valet, you'd see all this stuff, and then people can see directly in here. And I asked them to install tent or something and they wouldn't do it. But you could see directly in the apartment from outside if you're out, outdoors, which was insanely annoying. The other thing that I hated, because it's a so-called luxury apartment, it came with no light fixtures. So if you ever came to my apartment, I had a chandelier hanging here that I had installed. No light fixtures came in this apartment though. So even when you come in the bedroom, they have like the setup for it, and they have a ceiling fan. It's no light bulb. You have to pay extra apparently to get a fixture with a light. Very insane. I also did not like the closet at all. This was very constricting to me because it just wasn't the best use of space. And I also didn't like that the electrical stuff was in here. It was a very nice size bedroom though. I almost forgot my ladder. I would have been very upset. Let me bring that with me. The other thing that I didn't like, because I was right outside of the main entrance, is that you can hear all of the traffic from the hallway if you're right here. Like anytime the door closes, any of that, you could hear everything, which is annoying. This other thing goes for the entire apartment, but it's something that I check when I'm looking at homes, when I'm looking at anything now. The freaking water pressure is so bad here. Like when I say horrible, it is horrible. But the location was lit. Apparently this is where the hot girls in Houston stay. I didn't know that. Nobody that was black really lived here when I moved in 2 years ago. But now this is where the hot girls are staying. I'm jumping ship, but this is apparently where the hot girls be at.
Who gives a damn about the hot girls? I don't care. I'm more impressed to the fact that you was able to come up with $3,200 a month for an apartment. That's damn near my monthly expenses for all my bills. And I got 2 car notes. I need to figure out, what are you doing for work, ma'am? How are you pulling this off? How are you able to get this going? I need to, whatever you doing, I want to know. Please let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
Let me just tell y'all how these newly renovated and luxury apartments are not all that they're cracked up to be. We just moved into this newly renovated apartment last month, and we have had at least 10 problems since we moved. 2 days after we moved, the dishwasher was not working, and they claim it's brand new, they just installed it. Maintenance had to come fix the dishwasher because it was not working. That same day, we noticed that all the water in the house was lukewarm, so we had to call maintenance back to come and fix the hot water tank. Third, we have not had Wi-Fi since we moved. It's been a month. It's been over a month that we've been here now. No working Wi-Fi. We have had Xfinity for 3 years, y'all. Haven't had any issues until we moved here. 5 Xfinity technicians have been out here, and only the last one was able to give us some type of relief. He put in a new cable, but every time that somebody came out, they tried to charge me $100, even though nobody could fix the issue. The last guy from Xfinity that came said it was because the apartment had old cables, and they aren't even the cables that Xfinity uses anymore. Now, let's get on to this problem, which is the biggest, and I am so pissed off about this. I heard the fan, like the AC unit outside, making some weird screeching noise at like 3 o'clock in the morning. The next day, our AC went out. We have an 8-month-old baby in this apartment, y'all. Look how hot it is. It's 87 degrees in here, and I have an 8-month-old baby. So I called maintenance and told them what was going on. They came, tried to look and see what it was. They said the AC unit was old, it got clogged up, and so the motor in it locked. Therefore, the AC unit is not working. So they gave us one portable unit to put in the master bedroom, even though we live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and said that they would be back tomorrow to put a new motor into the AC unit outside. Here's the gag, y'all. Maintenance came back yesterday. He worked on it, tried to put the new motor in, and he said, sorry guys, we're gonna have to just get y'all a whole new unit out there. So now it's been 2 days, and they gave us another portable unit to put in the living room. Yay. Look at this, y'all. The unit broke. They tried to tape it up, and it's literally melting because the air is so hot. So now we still only have one portable unit in the master bedroom, which is at the very back of the house. So at this point, I'm really upset, and I just wish we would have stayed where we moved from because we didn't have any issues over there. Granted, we needed more space because, again, we have a whole baby, but like, this is honestly so ridiculous. These apartments, they be trying to make stuff look sweet, and they be patching stuff up and don't fix it, y'all. They do not fix anything. So please beware. Please beware. When you're spending $2,000 a month on a luxury apartment, know what you're getting yourself into. Y'all, we don't even have lights in the bedroom. We don't have lights. This is the second bedroom. Let me show you the master bedroom. No light. You telling me you couldn't put a light in the ceiling in a bedroom? Yeah, I'm really sick of calling maintenance every single day with something else, but it's just so annoying. And I know they tired of me too, but it's like, I'm paying way too much money to stay here for y'all to be having this many damn issues. So at this point, I don't know what to do. This is literally only a month of staying here so far in this newly renovated luxury apartment. So I'm just gonna take y'all on this journey because it is a wild ride so far. 0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Hey, I'm all too familiar with that. I couldn't stand it. Apartment living is not for the weak. You're really going to go through some things. Oh, it's going to test your patience. You're going to go through a couple of things living in them apartments. That's just what it is.
This was the worst unit I've ever had to clean out ever. This video was taken close to the end of the job.
Those are roaches?
We're all geared up. They're everywhere, bro.
There were millions of roaches.
We got this room cleared out. Roaches decided to stay though. Oh my gosh. What? Just this wall. There's like on the camera it's like a black line. Oh, it doesn't end there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Yeah. Bagging everything up. Shovel scoop at a time. This was the first room we completed. Barely any roaches in here. They're all in that back room now.
This was the worst unit.
To the parents who had them babies living in that filth, you gotta be out of your fucking minds. There's a special place for individuals like this. Just sick individuals, man. Just sick individuals. Good Lord.
Hey TikTok, hey. So I don't usually do this, but this is crazy, so I have to share this. So I did a video a while ago, 2 videos, and it's on my timeline about the trash room in my apartment building. Mind you, I live in a luxury apartment building where the rent is crazy. I love the building, but the trash room is just something I've never seen in my life. And it has to be someone who recently moved here because it wasn't always like this. I got my trash to throw down the chute, and I just walk in and I'm flabbergasted. Like, how fucking dare you? Like, who the fuck lives like that? I'm lost for words, so I figured I would share. Let me just put my bags down real quick so I can open the door. Are you guys ready? Mind you, we put a letter on the door that goes over the rules. But look, I'm gonna show you guys like how crazy this is. I don't even know what to say. Just look at this. Like, look how gross this is. Like, this is fucking nasty. Mind you, it's like, who the fuck even wants to walk in here? Look, pads and shit. Open food, chicken bones. Bags of food. Mind you, this stuff has been in here for like a week. So it stinks like a dead body. Mind you, there's meat in that bag. And there's food over there. Like, look at this shit. Like, who the fuck? It smells so fucking bad. And it's been like that for a week. So I have to literally take my recycling and my trash upstairs. Because I'm not climbing over that. Like, who does that? Yeah, it smells so bad that I can still smell it in my nose. So I'm gonna run upstairs real quick and see what theirs look like. The last time I went up there yesterday, it wasn't like this one, but it also wasn't like it should be either. Like the apartment building I had before this, the management company literally would clean the building, the trash room every day. I'd bleach it, wipe it down every day. These motherfuckers don't even give a fuck. They don't even come by. Because clearly that shit was here for a week, over a week. So let's see, hold on. Oh. Sorry guys, I don't do this TikTok shit. Let's see. Mind you, we've sent multiple emails about the trash, and if you look at my previous posts, I posted letters all over the floor, people's doors, everything.
Look at this one. At least it's organized. And it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know what to say, but it's like as much rent as you charge. And we can't even go in our trash room. We gotta deal with that shit. And it smells, the whole hallway smells like trash. So it's like, I don't even wanna have guests, cause it's like, who the fuck wants to bring their guests over to that? As soon as you get off the elevator, it's like, boom. So, thought I would share that. I'm thinking about, I'm moving, I'm definitely moving. Probably within the next 30 to 60 days. And I'm definitely thinking about putting this building on blast. Because it's like, you want all this money, but you can't keep the trash room clean? Like, at bare minimum. Like, no. But, all right, guys, share this out.
I'm so stressed out. So, I want to show you my kitchen. Okay? So you can see my neighbor. You can literally see my neighbor's kitchen. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Let me show you my fire stick, whatever this is. Hold on. Let me show you this. That's right. That's my shit. Oh my God! Wait, I forgot to show you one more thing! What is that? So my apartment is $1,200. Gotta pay the $1,200. But they're trying to make me say that the rent was late, but I'm not paying them because I have roaches! I can see downstairs in my neighbor's house! My kitchen has no fucking floor! I have holes in my floor! I think I have mold in my shower! I got no fire detector! What else? What else? Oh, then for my new apartment, I have to get, I need a co-signer. So I have to pay this company to be a co-signer for me. I paid them $2,000. And now I need another $1,000 for the deposit for my new apartment. But I gotta buy a new tire for my car, but I can't even drive my car anywhere because my license is suspended. It's also expired. My registration is suspended, revoked, whatever. Got no insurance because it's all Jersey. But then I gotta bring it to Pennsylvania and then get a new license. Not only did I get a new license, I gotta get my car registered and then get new insurance. And I miss my dog. I'm missing people that I shouldn't be missing. And it's like I can't. I'm so tired. I am so fucking tired. Holy fuck! Literally,
This might be the most undesirable apartment in Manhattan. It's been almost half a year and not a single soul wants to rent this place. So let's find out what's keeping everyone away. The first thing you see is the kitchen with stainless steel appliances everywhere. You have an oven that probably won't be used. Next to it is a dishwasher when you don't feel like cleaning the plates yourself. And we have one of the best amenities ever, a 2-in-1 washer and dryer unit. Now as I pan the camera angle up, look at the lack of space you are given. You can't fit a queen size bed in here, or a twin. So you're gonna have to get really creative, or get rid of a good chunk of your belongings. Let me know what you would do with this space. As I turn around, thankfully this place comes with a bathroom. As we open it up, it comes with a toilet, sink, mirror. Unfortunately, for those who like soaking in the tub after a hard day, you're gonna have to deal with the shower. As I leave the bathroom, I gotta show you how spacious this closet space is. Just look at all the stuff you could put in here. Regardless, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.
You know what? This got to be a joke. I'm not even going to entertain this. We're just going to move on.
So these tenants just moved out, and yes, it is April. And as the property manager, it is my job to do a move-out inspection to determine they should get their deposit back. So right away, you can see this front hall closet door is broken off the hinges.
Easy fix.
You can see these walls over here are all destroyed. All gotta be repainted.
Easy fix.
They put these strips along all the ceilings, which are impossible to get off, which means that everything's gotta get fully painted. Take a look at this windowsill over here. Has to be fully redone. This wall over here has to be fully repainted. The whole apartment has to be painted. This is what I found behind the oven. This is what the oven itself looked like.
Oh.
The walls in the kitchen. Broken drawer in the fridge. It is a new fridge, by the way. We replaced it about 3 months ago. This wall is just, ugh. In bedroom number 1, I'm not sure how they got stickers on the ceiling or why they got those type of stickers on the ceiling, but there's stickers on the ceiling. This wall has to be repainted. Aside from the door being off the hinges, the door is all colored on and disgusting. This wall kind of speaks for itself. No words, just ew. Here's this nasty wall again. More marker on the doors. There's this wall over here. Just how? How does a door get that dirty? More coloring on the doors. The whole apartment is just left incredibly dirty. Marker, more marker, more marker, more coloring, more marker. I'm not sure what kind of parent lets their kids color with permanent marker all over the walls. Absolutely disgusting. There's this wall in bedroom number 3, absolutely disgusting. They had a dog, which we did not allow, which ripped up a bunch of the floorboards, so we're gonna have to replace those. So yeah, after a year and a half of living here, the tenants moved out. They had a deposit of $2,700. Of that deposit, are you giving it back? If so, how much of it are you keeping for repairs? Is this considered normal wear and tear? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
First of all, before we even get started on this, are these luxury apartments? Because if so, wow. Number 1. Number 2, this is not normal behavior. At first, when he was showing the apartment, you know, those little doors that swing to the side like that, man, them doors so flimsy. I lived in apartments with them doors, man. Them things fall apart so easy. You can blow one of them and they'll fall down. But when he started showing the rest of the place, you're looking at these walls and it's like, who's letting their kids do this type of behavior? You got scribbles everywhere, stickers on the ceiling, and people every week, every other week, at least, you need to pull your appliances back and get behind them. Refrigerator, stove, dishwasher, pull that stuff out. Get behind there, man, and clean behind there at least twice a month. That keeps the dirt, that keeps the dust buildup. Get on top of your refrigerator every week. Dust the top of that refrigerator, man, so it just stays looking shiny. You don't got to worry about months and months going by and you wipe the top of the refrigerator and it's super dusty. I don't know. I'm very appreciative of the things that God has blessed me with, so I tend to take care of them. I tend to upkeep them and maintain them because he's not going to give you anything more if you can't even show that you can take care of the stuff that he gives you now. I've always been taught that my whole life. So this apartment's crazy. Wow. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to say thank you so much. You guys are smashing it. We are killing it. Hey, if you are a renter, if you're someone who likes eviction videos, anything like that, please like, subscribe, comment, share, do your thing. We are doing the Watusi. This channel is growing so fast. I'm getting projections that this channel is in the top 5 to 10% of new YouTubers. We're growing really fast. We're doing our thing. I appreciate you guys so much for rocking with me. We're building a dope community from the ground up. And like I say, and like I always preach at the end of my videos, guys, you already know by now. Just get yourself ready so you can be ready and stay ready. You heard me? I'm not going to even run your ear off tonight. So with that being said, until next time, this is your boy Q, signing out.